XS International Incorporated has a 20-year history of providing alternative sourcing and services to brand name OEM data center products including Cisco, IBM, HP, Oracle Sun, Dell, SGI, Brocade, Juniper, EMC, and Hitachi Data Systems. Today, we will show you how to save up to 40% off your Cisco annual maintenance costs while increasing your satisfaction level and keeping the same service level agreement that you currently have. In order to move through this information quickly to allow time for your questions, we will give a short presentation and then have a Q&A session at the end. I'm Todd Bone, the founder and CEO of XS International and one of the pioneers in the IT secondary market. Okay, let's get started. XS International's background was in real-time simulation and high-performance computers, which both include high-performance networking. We founded the company in 1990 because there was a demand in the market for alternatives to OEMs for systems, parts, and support. Our first customers required the supply of discontinued equipment because they had made significant custom software investments and their software wouldn't port easily to new technology. Interesting enough, we are talking about Air Force flight simulators, tank simulators, resonance imaging machines, and all kinds of data acquisition systems for weather, oceanographic and aerospace simulations, as well as natural resource exploration and other scientific endeavors. So when we started the company and communicated we could source these equipment requirements, we gained an immediate and devoted following. Of course, this started manufacturer FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Those wily manufacturers will say just about anything, and after 21 years, I have heard them all. While we are still a major player in high-performance computing, years ago we diversified into servicing most of the brand names found in data centers. Today, we will discuss how to provide significant savings on yearly maintenance on your Cisco equipment. Okay, let's talk about what is included with the Cisco SmartNet support. A standard Cisco SmartNet support contract includes software support on the licensed operating system software such as Cisco iOS software or Catalyst OS, CAT OS, for covered Cisco products including maintenance, minor, and major releases. Access to Cisco Technical Assistance Center, or TAC, registered access to Cisco.com, which provides easy access to online technical information, and advanced replacement of hardware parts depending on the need and coverage selected. XSI provides both original Cisco SmartNet support and an alternative to Cisco SmartNet support. Sometimes we provide both under a single contract. So what is different about Cisco's support and our alternative to Cisco SmartNet? First, let's talk about what is the same. Our alternatives include software support on the licensed operating system software such as Cisco iOS software or Catalyst OS, CAT OS, for covered Cisco products including maintenance, minor, and major releases. This comes directly from Cisco. Registered access to Cisco.com, which provides easy access to online technical information, and advanced replacement of hardware parts depending on the need and coverage selected. What's different? Instead of Cisco employees, you get around-the-clock access to our Technical Assistance Center, or TAC. Our TAC is manned by over 326 certified Cisco engineers, including 119 TAC engineers with CCNA or CCNP certifications, average 8+ years of experience. 89 TAC engineers with CCDP, CCNA, and CCNP certifications, averaging 10+ years. 72 TAC engineers with CCSP, CCDP, CCNA, and CCNP certifications, averaging 12+ years, and 46 TAC engineers with CCIE, CCSP, CCDP, CCNA, and CCNP certifications, averaging 12 to 15+ years. We do not provide the Cisco Call Home feature. Due to security concerns, as a whole, our customers do not use this feature, but we will have this feature available in 2012 to come directly to our TAC. That is it. Two things to note. After an out-of-court settlement last year on an antitrust lawsuit, Cisco publicly acknowledged that customers did not have to buy Cisco SmartNet in order to get OS updates and patches. Cisco publicly acknowledges, in literature found on their website, that they outsource on-site technical support to their authorized partners and third-party maintainers. Further stating this is common in the maintenance industry. Now let's look at some advantages we think we have over Cisco SmartNet. Then we will provide some common questions and answers before our Q&A session at the end. XSI provides contract flexibility, including coterminous adds and deletes in a prorated manner, simple contract management with all support under a single agreement, payment flexibilities, hardware and software support beyond Cisco's end-of-life, end-of-service, cost reductions over Cisco's deepest discounts, US-based Tier 1 and Tier 2 support, Tier 3 is US-based as well, Tier 4 escalation to the OEM for new patch requests at our cost, which has only happened once when we discovered a new bug in the software which was unknown to Cisco. Support on HP, IBM, Oracle Sun, and Dell branded Cisco products. Over 60,000 Cisco-related SKUs on our GSA schedule. Multiple contract vehicles including IDIQ contracts, and we make available our teaming partners with SDVOB and HubZone status. Customer-tailored reporting, and Cisco Product Depot repairs. Cisco equipment we support. All routers and switches, network management, optical networking, storage networking, blade switches, voice and unified communications, and firewall products. Service level agreements we provide. We provide the most popular service levels, including TAC-only support for self-maintainers. Some SLAs, such as 2-hour response, are not available in all areas. The XSI service process is similar to Cisco's, except clients calling from the U.S. will reach certified technicians in the U.S. for every tier of support. OS updates and patches are requested by our TAC center on behalf of our client and must come directly from Cisco in order to comply with their software agreements. Before we end the webinar to take questions, the following are commonly asked. What is the flow between XSI TAC and Cisco for iOS and software updates? XSI TAC troubleshoots, diagnoses, and provides root cause fixes on technical cases. Cisco TAC becomes involved if an iOS patch is required to fix a bug, assuming such patch already has been made available by Cisco. XSI TAC contacts Cisco directly with the serial number of the equipment, the titled owner of the equipment, the patch level required, and Cisco sends the patch directly to the customer's email address or associates the correct permissions to the customer's CCO ID. If the customer has a Cisco TAC ID number for an original Cisco SmartNet for software updates, then the same flow as iOS updates and patches occurs as above. The software request is facilitated by XSI's TAC and sent directly from Cisco to the customer. If for whatever reason XSI TAC cannot resolve the issue, which is only the case when a new patch needs to be written to solve the problem, we will escalate the issue to Cisco TAC's highest tier at no cost to the customer. What is the process for placing a support call with XSI's TAC? Call the XSI TAC's toll-free number, provide the technical staff with your contract ID, serial number, model number, and problem description, and XSI's TAC will route the call to the appropriate experienced Cisco certified engineer. Are the serial numbers we supply to XSI also tracked by Cisco? Our alternative service is provided outside of Cisco TAC operations in our own database. Except for software upgrades sold on an original OEM SmartNet contract, we have no reason to register all serial numbers with Cisco. Serial numbers in need of iOS updates and patches will be updated in Cisco's records at the time of request by XSI's TAC. If we remove maintenance from XSI and go back to Cisco, is there any recertification fee from Cisco? We provide better value maintenance than Cisco, guaranteed, or we will pay for the recertification costs if a customer decides to cancel our service. Since we provide coterminous adds and deletions in a prorated manner, a customer can cancel service at any time. This is a huge benefit to our customers and not available from Cisco. In conclusion, we feel our alternative to Cisco SmartNet is equal to or better, and actually has more flexibility and value than original Cisco SmartNet. There are over 1,100 customers using the alternative to Cisco SmartNet, and over 20 federal agencies use our services. In today's economic environment, we feel it's a prudent choice. This ends our webinar on XSI's alternative to Cisco SmartNet. We can now open up the sessions to answer your questions.